You can find the most recent installer for Core University Edition on our website, www.vitechcorp.com. Click Downloads. Then expand the section for Core 9 University Edition. Click on the red link at the bottom of the section. The actual download process will vary depending on your browser and browser settings. If you have the option to save as, we recommend that. I'll save the installer to my desktop for easy access. Now that the download has completed, I click the Open Folder button in my browser. Locate the installer, then right-click on it and select Run as Administrator. Administrative permissions are required to install Core 9 University Edition. If you are using a company computer and you do not have administrative access, you'll need to seek assistance from your IT team. Now, let's check the installation options. First, you'll need to accept the license agreement. Read the one-page agreement on screen, then select I accept and click Next. On the customer information screen, fill in this information as desired. We encourage you to designate a username. This will ensure all of your work is attributed to your username. If you will be working on group projects, you'll definitely want to use this feature. Click Next when you are done. The default installation path will be set to program files. If you have a 64-bit operating system, it will go to the Program Files x86 folder. While you can change this, most people prefer to install to the Program Files folder. Click Next to accept. On the Setup Type screen, you do have options for a custom installation. If, like most Core users, you want to install Core's supporting documentation, you should select Complete, then click Next. Core has the capability to output reports onto different paper sizes. US Letter will use standard US paper sizes. A4 will use paper sizes standard outside the United States. Make your selection and click Next. Finally, click Install to run the installation. You will be prompted when it's complete. Now that you have installed Core 9 University Edition, let's take a look at how to get it activated. First, launch the program from the Start menu. You'll see an activation dialog. Click the Request Key button. This will open your default web browser and take you to an activation form. Fill in the requested information. Note that the instructor field has a drop-down that is sorted by university. First, find your university name, then your instructor's name. In the password field, enter the password provided to you by your instructor. If your instructor has not provided you with the password, you must go back to him or her. Vitech is not able to provide passwords directly to students. If your instructor has not yet set up this password, please encourage him or her to contact our University Program Manager, Katie Thacker. Her email address is kthacker@vitechcorp.com. The license field should be filled in for you. After completing the form, click Request Activation Key. Submitting this web form will send your request to our automated activation system. You will receive an email from us right away that contains your activation key. If you don't see this email within a few minutes, make sure you check your spam folder and settings. Take a minute to review the information in this email. Our university program team included a lot of information that will be quite useful as you get started using Core 9 University Edition. Highlight and copy the activation key. Then, return to the activation dialog. If you had previously closed the dialog, you can reopen it simply by launching Core 9 University Edition from the Start menu. Paste the activation key into the appropriate field in the dialog. Then click Apply Key. You are now ready to get started using Core 9 University Edition. If you have any trouble installing or activating Core 9 University Edition, contact our support team through the phone number or email address shown on screen. This video is part 1 of a video series dedicated to helping you get started in Core. To learn more, go back to our screencast library and view the next video in this series.